What's up, everyone? It's your boy Richard Wong, aka RW, back with another video, and it's Friday, so you know what that means. Free sample Friday. I got a free sample for you guys. I'm gonna break it down, show you exactly how I made it. Free download, link in description. Also, before we get started, I want to thank everyone for 1,000 subscribers. I got a free sample pack coming soon, and I got a video announcing it, so that is in the works and that is coming very soon. So make sure you're subscribed and you'll know exactly when it drops. Now, before we really get started, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe for more videos. Let's get it. All right, so here we are in the session, and I'm gonna play you guys the sample. So there's a sample right there. I actually made this live on my Twitch stream. Links in the description, twitch.tv/MrRW. At least that's what I think it is. Link in the description. But now let's get to the breakdown. I'm going to turn off the sound shifter I have on the master so you guys can hear exactly how I made it and what it sounded like before. So this is the first sound from Analog Lab. I was just messing around, and this is a little melody I came up with. So as you can see, I didn't even like humanize it or anything. It's all just max velocity. That's not something I would usually do, but you know, we had to keep it moving. Probably the reason why I didn't really mess with it is because I didn't really like the melody that much. But then I threw halftime on it. It sounds like this. Made it so much better. So I was like, oh, I can build with that. So that's what I did. So with that, bounce down to audio right here, put an EQ on it, high pass, low pass. Then I put Portal on it. This is the Shimmers preset. I believe it's from the Dream State Audio Portal Bank. And then it's made it sound like this. You know, give it that like space feel, like I'm floating through the galaxy or something like that. Then I went to Analog Lab again, got this synth, and without effects, it sounds like this. I like the texture it added, and it was really subtle, so I added this EQ right here, just to get rid of the lows, get rid of the highs, and then I gave it a nice little boost in this area right here, the high mids. And then threw on Decimort just to lower the sample rate all the way down to about 5K. Now that fits what I was going for way more. Then I added this ARP. Pretty much the chords I had earlier when I was making that original melody. Changed it up a little bit, arpeggiated it. Without effects, it sounds like this. It sounds good like that, but I just need to get rid of the high end. So I got rid of the low end too. And then Decimort on as well. Lower the sample rate. This one's about 9K, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, about 8.7. And I added a shaper box just for some movement. So it pans left and right, left and right. I didn't want it just in the middle the whole time. So I just have that, and it sounds like this. Again, turned that original sound and fit more into what I was going for. Then I added this flute right here. Now here's a tip for the flutes. This is actually the strawberry flute from Analog Lab. Everyone knows about that. And originally I had it sound like this. Right? So then what I essentially did was I pitched it down, bounced it out into audio, and pitched it back up. and it sounds like this. See how much different it sounds than if you just had it up originally? Like, it's a whole different sound, whole different vibe. I like the old cheap sound of this one. I like the added textures of pitching it up an octave. But for this, I added a Gulf compressor, just to compress it just a little bit, and then trem control from Good Hertz as well, just to give it some movement. And Native Instruments Realm or Room, I have no clue how to say this. Now on the Concert Room preset, I usually reach for Valhalla Vintage Verb, but I know for a fact I really like how this preset sounds on my flutes. So this is like probably my go-to preset for the flutes. I just, you know, tweak it here and there just a little bit. You can hear how the trem control kind of adds like a vibrato to it, and that's kind of what I was going for. Finally, last but not least, we have this bass. I didn't use Analog Lab because sometimes, you know, with Analog Lab, there's just too many presets. So sometimes I open up specific synths. And that's what I did with the Prophet. Found this underpin bass preset. Dot effect sounds like this. Just following the bass notes. Then I added this EQ, high pass, low pass, and my favorite distortion. I put this on a lot of my basses. Sometimes I just put on every instrument, to be honest, when I'm doing this on the bass Dirtifier preset. Super subtle, 10%, and made it sound like this with effects. You can just hear that little added grit. The main difference is when it comes all together, it helps it, you know, stand out a little bit more. So now all together. Now that we've taken care of that, let's move on to the master chain. First, I started with the Slate Digital, just add some glue. I have it on the glue preset. I just changed the threshold, changed the makeup gain. Then the sound shifter, brought it down 2 semitones, as you heard in the sample demo, which I'll play it again. I just liked how it made it sound. It made it a little darker, a little grittier. That's what I liked. And then RC20, Vantage Master Chain. You already know I put this on a lot of stuff. So actually, usually I have this a lot earlier in the process, and then I like to pre into it. But this one I actually made without it, and I put it on at the end. And then I just tweaked it, changed the magnitude, some width and stuff like that. And I just like the character it gave. Gold Foss, add some separation to the sounds and just clean it up a little bit. And then Pro L2, just for volume. I like my samples at -15. But that's gonna be it for this one. Like always, link to the download in the description. It'll have the stems as well. So do your thing with it. And follow me on my social media at Mr. RW, MRAREDOUBLEYOU on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Recently started Discord. Links in the description. Come through, send some samples and some loops, send your music, or just come through the chat, and who knows, if I might use some of your music or samples on stream, in a video, or maybe even a song. And speaking of songs, I also release music as an artist as well. Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Amazon, Google, everywhere you can stream music, I'm there. Definitely check that out. All links down below, all links down in the description. Before we get going, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know exactly what you think, and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. See you guys next time. Peace.
They don't know what it takes for you to chase your dreams. All these sacrifices, don't know what it brings. This just feels so right, yeah. This just feels so right, yeah. Blinded by the lights in the limousines, but all I care about is to make